Alright, here we have a 2018 Ford F-150. This is an XL. This is a one-owner truck. It has been fleet owned and fleet maintained. It has the 3.3 V6, also known as the Duratec 33, which is a good motor. It's designed the same as the 3.5 non-turbo and the 3.5 EcoBoost, so which are both really good motors. This one shares most of the same designs and is basically just kind of a smaller version of that motor. This is again, one owner truck, fleet owned, fleet maintained, has 115,000 miles on it, and got a really nice ARE topper. It's got a bed tray that rolls out, so we'll show you that here in a second. And yeah, it's a really nice truck for an XL. It's got power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all of those good things, and just an overall nice little truck. It'd be perfect for moving around the job site or putting some tools in the back, if you're a contractor or something like that. So nice clean door panels. You can tell it wasn't abused. It's got the nice heavy duty floor, which is like a vinyl, super easy to clean. Nice cloth seats. They're kind of a brown. They're not super light, but they are kind of light. You got the mirror lights, your light controls. This has an electronic parking brake. So that was one thing that I noticed a lot of trucks moved to in 2018 was electronic parking brakes. Power locks, power windows, power mirrors. There's your power locks right there. This is a manual seat, so you don't get the 10-way. Being an XL, it is not a very high trim package. 114,931 miles. We'll fire it up here. And it fires up beautifully. This truck runs and drives phenomenally. It's clearly been very well taken care of, and it shows. So here you got your controls for up here, so you can see your fuel economy, your tripometers, that type of thing. You got your cruise controls here, on, off, faster, slower, resume, set speed, cancel. You have your hands-free radio controls right here, so volume up, down, skip forward, skip back. You do have your voice commands here, along with your hands-free phone controls. That's what that is for. It does not have the big screen radio, but it does have a nice little backup camera there. So that's nice, and you can even zoom in. Use that button. One of these buttons lets you zoom in. Oh, there it is. I hit OK. So, and that's right there. I use that. So, that turns off your blind spot system, or your rear detection system. But yeah, a nice little camera there. It's got the automatic start and stop. It's got traction control. Sorry about that, I had the AC on. It's warm out today. Shift on the fly 4-wheel drive, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low. So, you're going down the road, you feel it start to slip or kick out. You can put it in 4 high. You only want to use this on, wet pavement at the very least. Usually you want to use it when it's icy or snowy. Electronic locking rear differential. This does work in 2-wheel drive. It locks up the rear end and sends traction to both the rear tires. So that can be handy in certain situations. You do have integrated trailer brake controller with adjustable gain. AC is hot, cold, on, off, and where do you want it blown? Pretty straightforward. This does not have a CD player, as you can tell, but you do get a USB input there. So there is that. You got a nice 12 volt AC outlet there. We'll go to here. Nice big center console. Plenty of storage space in there. There is another 12 volt outlet there. You got a couple of cup holders here. And nice little cubby there as well. Couple of cup holders back there. And yeah, let's go to the back here. I'll turn that AC back on. See, nice clean headliner. I don't believe this truck has ever been, you know, thoroughly used. It's probably just driven by one guy, and he probably just used it for maybe even just going back and forth to the job site. So, because it does not show much wear at all. Back here you got the 70/30 fold. And that's, so the bottom of that one goes up. Get plenty of room back here. They both go up that way if you want them to. The back of that one does come down because that's where your jack is. So I'll show you all that. Back here you've got another outlet. Oh, sorry, USBs. And there's your outlet. So another 12 volt, a couple of USB ports. I'll leave that up so I can show you guys this here. And we'll get around to the back here because there's a nice cool tray in there. So this seat, you could leave it down, somebody can still sit in it, or you can fold all of them up, and that gives you just a ton of room back there. It's a lot. You could easily fit some bigger items back here if you didn't want to put them in the bed. So back there is your jack and your tire iron. So all of your emergency gear is there. And as you can see, these backs of these seats don't have map pockets. It's just, they either have them or they don't. This one does not. But all the door panels are nice and clean. Again, you know, one owner, 115,000 miles, and clearly well taken care of. See, the glove box here is nice and clean. We do have the booklet. All of that info is in there. And yeah, let's take a look at the back under this shell here, and then we'll take a look under the hood. So you get one of these doors on each side. I have these unlocked so I can access them quickly. But that runs the whole length of the topper there. Really handy. A lot of people, you know, you can see there's already holes there. Those are pre-drilled, so I'm sure you can find racks that'll fit in there. Or worst comes to worst, I'm sure you can order them from ARE. So, and then back here, open this. Extendo bed. Well, you know, ejectocito, extendo bedo. 1,000-pound load capacity. These do fold down. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Just to get it past it. It's kind of a two-handed thing, but that gate does fold down. So you can load directly that way. And then also, the sandal here, you just pull this up. Bed extends out quite a ways. So that full rack comes to just behind where the tailgate would normally sit. So, like, you know, almost flush, not quite. And yeah, that extends all the way out here. And then of course you can bring that gate down and load anything you need to in it. It does have a 1,000-pound load capacity, and I'm sure that is for fully extended. I'm sure you might be able to maybe throw a little more weight on that, but that's, you know, up to user discretion. So yeah, nice extendo bed. back there. And then this, you can see, maybe you can't. There's a little strip there right at the bottom. So that whole thing covers that and seals it, which is really nice if you want to keep everything nice and dry. You do have trailer plugs right there, and your little backup camera right there is in the tailgate handle. And then of course you have another one of these big open containers on the left side. So really a nice topper for general contracting work. If you're, a mobile mechanic, you can load a bunch of tools in there. You could probably fit a welder on that extendo bed. There's a multitude of uses that this truck could have. Pop the lid here. All right, and there she is. So this is the 3.3 V6, the Duratec 33. Same block design as the 3.5 or the EcoBoost. Both the 3.5 non-turbo and the 3.5 EcoBoost share the same block and the same design. And that design is shared with this 3.3 as well. It's basically the same motor, just a little bit smaller. So, still makes plenty of power. It does have a tow haul mode. I forgot to show you that. I'll do that here in a second. Along with a sport mode that comes available on these trucks. And as you can see under here, ooh, that's hot ground. Nice and clean. So there is no rust on this truck. It is 100% ready to go. Real quick, I'll show you this before I forget. So it says drive mode. So normal, tow haul, and sport. So you get those three options as well with the 3.3 V6. Still makes a good amount of power, and it shares that reliability with the 3.5. So that's all I have for you on this one. Come see us here in North Idaho. We're up here in Athol, or give our website a visit, www.familymotorcoidaho.com.